I think at some points I was angry with life. Some points I was like, fuck you, I will show you type to life. You almost feel revenge. Like and we always have the nature of comparing. There were times I wish my dad was a big director or producer when I wanted to be an actor. When my friends had this, you wanted this, but then you knew you don't want to trouble your parents. But my parent, and also it's very, I think education and parenting are vital. My parents gave us the absolute freedom and strength to do whatever the hell we wanted, irrespective of the lack of resources or whatever. When lots of people, when I wanted to become an actor, and lots of people told me, because the chances of making it are so thin, that do an MBA.
Have a backup.
And I was like, you can't sail in two boats. You want to do that, do that. If you want to do this, do this. Like, figure what you want to do, stick to it. If you can't become an actor, at least stay in the surrounding, like assistant direct, write, direct, act in shorts, do something related to your field, because you can't do banking and become an actor. That it won't work. So it's like, that was strength. Like, if your dad said, screw it, just do anything you want, it's okay. That gives you, that's like, okay, done, let's do. If everyone scares you, then, because at that age you're vulnerable. You're vulnerable to, even today we are vulnerable when 10 people tell you something, it can affect you. So like, my mom and dad have always given us the space to do what we want. We were never scared. We had respect for my parents. There was respect and one certain sense of subtle fear, but we were never scared. I could speak to them about anything and stuff like that. So that helped, and my education, my schooling helped a lot.
In what way?
In terms of, I studied in a boarding school. It's called Sri Satya Sai Institution. The kind of education we got was superb in terms of, there was no TV. The only TV we had was post 7th grade. From 8th grade on, you saw 10 minutes of headlines in the morning, 10 minutes of headlines in the evening. That's all the TV you got. Newspaper you got every day. And you were shown one film a month. And you were living there 10 months a year. Education was solid, and you had so much time on your hand because you had nothing else to do, no one else to interact with. They would engage us with extracurricular activities. So you had to, every day we would have a huge notice board where there were all sorts of competitions. You could write something, draw something, and you could win small things like a chips packet or a rasmalai box, which meant a lot to us then. And also, to just pass time and keep yourself occupied, you had to mentally keep yourself occupied. And growing up in a hostel, I really liked it.
Makes you tough, no?
Yeah, it makes you tough. I'm a strong believer in spare the rod, spoil the child. I got hit massively as a kid. I know people have become very touchy about this, but I think if you don't, kids are like animals.
Whip them into shape.
Yeah, you need to. Like, if you leave, like, don't like something, they throw, cry. I think you need to. We are all animals, no? So I think you need. Why we are now domesticated animals. Little training. You can't. If you pamper kids, they'll all eat your head when they grow up. They'll all turn out to be brats.